I am a Kristang, I belong to Kristang community. I'm a Eurasian girl, and therefore the food I cook, or rather the food that I ate, was always what my mother cooked, and that was Kristang food.
From what I read, Kristang cooking is influenced by Portuguese, Dutch, and British cuisines. It's a mixture of like nyonya-like dishes, Indian flavors, Chinese cooking style, and Malay spices. Can you tell us what exactly are Kristang cuisines in your own words?
Okay, you've said it all. The Kristang cuisine is very mixed in the sense of it has both the nyonya, the Malay, the Chinese, and the Indian influence in the dishes, But I find that our Kristang food is unique in that sense that, it has a different flavor to the other kind of cuisines. We use quite a bit of vinegar in our food. And of course we have sambals and curries and all that, but the stews and the non-spicy dishes would come from the Portuguese, and therefore that makes it very different in that sense. So I would say Kristang cuisine is unique in its own.
Let's go back a bit to Kristang cuisine. What do you think is the secret ingredient to Kristang cuisine?
Oh dear, there's no secret to any. I don't know. I don't know about other chefs or other cooks. I can't speak for them. But for me, it's always about putting my heart and my soul into cooking. When you don't mind the work involved, it takes a lot of preparation, a lot of time. If you enjoy all that, and most of all, you enjoy feeding people, seeing the delight on their faces when they eat, I think that's the best thing for me,
Yeah, hard work and like hot work.
Hard work, yeah.
And finally, I want to ask you, what is an easy Kristang dish you would recommend for beginners who's listening, who'd like to try it out and make it at home for themselves?
Well, I think that, of course, everything is easy if you like cooking,
That's not true.
Of course. No, that's very true. If you love cooking, you just go there and you would find that everything just falls into place because you are happy doing it. If you don't like cooking, then everything is difficult. Okay, but I think that the Eurasian, the Portuguese stew, chicken stew, or we cook it with luncheon meat. That goes very. I do it with corned beef meatballs. So a variation of different ingredients, different meats that can go into a stew. And it's got potatoes, carrots, cabbage, things like that. And we also have this stew cooked in during Christmas time. It's a chicken macaroni pie. So stew would be an easy dish for young people or even anyone out there who would like to try cooking a Eurasian dish.
And with that in mind, what is the most important lesson you have learned in your life? Maybe not just in the kitchen, but as a women we look up to and still thriving and working hard at this age right now. Is there something you can share with our listeners?
Yes, I think that the word sharing has a lot of meaning for me. I love to share what I have with everyone. And that includes, right now, the kind of food that I cook, the Eurasian, the Kristang cuisine. I'm just so happy and proud to have been able to put all this down into a recipe book and to share it with everyone. And when I have people coming over, friends and all that, and they want to know how I do this or how I do that, I'm happy to share. Why not? Why do we have to be so selfish in that sense? Sorry to use the word selfish, but why do we have to keep it to ourselves? Why not share it with everyone, We can't take it with us anyway later on. So might as well leave it around, for others to enjoy,
Yeah, and I think this applies in other parts of our life too, not just when it comes to
food. not only with food, yes, with everything else. Yeah.